What's up, everybody? It's Alex. Today we have a phenomenal trade here in FedX, which we've been planning all week, getting it ready for you guys. So all you got to do is stick around for a 6-minute video probably, and you're going to be able to put together a great trade. So stick with me here, and if you enjoy the setup we've got, make sure you drop a like. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's make sure we make this a phenomenal Friday. So FedEx, how do we plan to trade it? Alex, they've had just great earnings. Okay, does that mean we're going to buy calls? Absolutely not. Okay, if you go back to how this thing historically behaves, you'll see that 4 out of the last 6 times your best strategy was puts at the open slash bounce. Okay, now only 2 of those times was your best strategy buying calls. Okay, and so today is a great example of when institutions take profit even when there's great earnings. So you can see this thing has had a colossal run up here within the last months. Okay, last earnings report, what did it do? It dropped. Okay, so this was the last earnings report. It gapped up and dropped. Okay, from top to bottom, about 255 down to about 230. That's a 25-point drop within a few days, right? So look, today we're gapping down. Okay, we're already down how many points? 292 down to about 282 right now. So we're down 10 points, but what you should know is the DTR on average is going to be about a 9.6 points. Okay, so that's your DTR for FedEx. And with that being said, though, we'll believe that's going to be beat today, that DTR. We believe we're getting down to about 270 today. Now, you ask the average trader would never dare say that FedEx is getting down to 270, but we calculated this. This is our most likely finish. Okay, so that's going to be about a 10% drop. Okay, that's how we got that calculation. We're expecting a 10% drop today in FedEx. And if we're at 282, we still got downside of about 12 more points. And 12 more points is very close to our calculated DTR, which was about 9.6. So just about 2.5 points off. Now, with that being said, there are some key support levels you should be aware of. So we're going to go through those right now before you short this thing today. Okay, so the first thing you should understand is 280 is going to be our first support level, and notice the pattern here. Now guys, if you don't notice the patterns because you haven't taken our charts course, we go through this in detail, but we have a beautiful head and shoulders here, as you can see. Okay, and the volume characteristics lined up. You're seeing that accelerated sell volume on the right shoulder, which is always exactly what you want to see on the head and shoulders formation. So basically, when we're at this point, guys, we see that the good earnings, it doesn't matter. Okay, they're still selling out of it. We've got a very bearish chart pattern, and we've got 2 support levels. So first one, they're going to be at 280. As we break below 280, that's your first go ahead, like, hey, this is for sure a great trade here. We're looking good on this trade, on this short. You stay in it there, okay? And so then the next support level is going to be about 276. But remember where our final calculation is, 274 at the end of the day. Okay, now there's no reason for me to be exact today. I could have put up a video and just said, guys, short FedEx. That's our plan, right? But I want to be more exact. I want to be specific. So please understand, I don't have to be specific. I do it to really test my abilities and push myself to the next level, and to help you out with some more guidelines, right? It's a lot easier to just say short it. It's a lot harder to give you more specific and try to calculate these moves. Okay, so 270 is that end goal, and like I said, most people would never dare say that because this thing has never even broke below the moving average within this daily chart here. Okay, that's what's kind of a difference between good and great traders, is being able to recognize when we're going to drop below that. Okay, and today, hey, that's what we believe, but based on the chart, most of the time that's not going to be the case. Okay, so understand that here. We absolutely could hold above that moving average today, right? But we believe, and we've calculated, that we will get under that today, and that's our expected finish, 270 by the end of the day. So that's our plan for FedEx. Once again, I'll drop the stats down below in the comments section. 4 out of 6 times puts at the opener to bounce. Okay, average DTR 9.6. Okay, and that's the plan. All right, it's as simple as that. We're shorting FedEx today, and now I'm going to give you one bonus trade for the day. Now, the reason it's a bonus trade and not a definitive trade is because we're not 100% sure yet. We're just kind of waiting on this thing. I'm actually in a short position from last night. We see, let me zoom this into a 5-minute chart. We had this pattern here. Basically, as you break below that bottom level, we go short here. Okay, and so we're loaded up on the 320 puts. Okay, so I might have to get out of these here today. because we're not sure if snow is actually going to continue dropping here. We might be reversing into calls, okay? But that's a what's it called? Yeah, I mean, I forget what the pattern. It's a descending triangle, you know what I mean? But I never call it that, right? So I just call that breaking through the bottom level, right? You had resistance over the top, support from the bottom, okay, but you're making lower highs and keeping that same bottom as you break through that bottom, boom, down. Okay, but like I said, we're thinking about reversing into calls today as we're in this a buy zone. Now, the thing about the buy zone is it's a third dip into it, so it might not be as strong. That's why we just kind of need to react, but if market's super bullish as we dip in here. We're not going to be hesitant to reverse into calls at this level. Okay, it's obviously it's a hype stock that a lot of people are into, and it's got a lot of positive, things about it, right? It's on this uptrend here. You've got barely any sellers coming in yesterday, right? Which is the reason why I'm thinking about seriously getting out of these puts we have on the 320 strike puts, right? So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. It is actually possibly reversing into calls today on snow, and obviously we love snow. Why? Because if you look at the ATR, okay, it's got a big range, and on Friday that's going to make you a ton of money. So it's just a speculative trade that we're not 100% sure on yet. You see the DTR, ATR 26. Okay, so catch a 26-point move on a Friday, you're going to make a ton of money here. So that's our ideal plan, is if it dips in the zone, we want to see a breakout, right? And that would be our long play for the day. Otherwise, we're just going to short FedEx today and take it easy on this Friday. Okay, so once again, calculated finish about 270. Obviously, the chart, it doesn't show that at all, right? I mean, we never broken below that moving average, but hey, if we're able to break through that moving average like we've calculated today, that'll just be a great testament to our skills here on the Options Trading Champ channel. So, guys, that's your plan for the day. Hope you like it. Hope you're excited to finish off this week strong. We made tons of great calls this week. And hey, let me know how you do. All right, let me know if you have any questions as well. I'm here to help you as always, and I love hearing about your results. All right, so drop a like if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe if you're not, and we will see you guys on the next video. Make it a great day.